Okay, I'm gonna get started. Hopefully my audio works this time. My audio wasn't working. Went live actually a couple times earlier tonight, and my audio didn't record. So I'm going to do another live reading. So just kind of stay tuned to more lives. Usually I go between live 10 to 10 p.m. Eastern time to 1 a.m. Eastern time. So until I kind of get my cameras all figured out and all that, then, just if you log in and I'm not there, then just, log back in or subscribe. It should come up on your screen once I go live. So I'm just going to do a brief reading. That's numerology cards that I'm going to do the reading with tonight. Okay. Nature. Now the number here is a 7-4. Now numerology, you would add these numbers together, reduce it down, and you would get an 11. 11 is a master number. So with master numbers, you don't reduce it down to a single digit. A master number 11, it's like the number 1 doubled, so that the vibration or the energy, the spirit, whatever word you want to use for it, whatever resonates with you, it's that times 2. So it's a double dose of that. A lot of people say that when people have master numbers, like let's say in their birth date or their life path, then they have a pretty much like a special calling in life. The number 11 is a number of, it's pretty, this is a number, it's a leadership. The 1 is like a leadership, self-motivated type of a number. Some say what this number is intuitive. Some say that's the number 22. I tend to think that all master numbers have a deep spiritual, blessing, so to speak. So, typically then when that happens, your intuition is strong, it's highly developed, because you are able to connect to the spiritual realm, easier than someone that may not have a master number, whether that be 11, 22, or 33. Because even when you look at the 33, a 33 is not typically looked at as a very intuitive number, but a 33, this is a master teacher, a master communicator. So when you think about communication is not just verbally and between people. There's also communication going on between the divine and human beings. And then for others that think of other form, other species, some say they can speak to animals, so when you talk about communication and intuition, a lot of times that goes hand in hand. So this number 11 it's the combination of a 7 and a 4. So the 7 is usually, that's a very spiritual number. And the number 4, this number is a very stable number. It's a foundational number. So those 2 numbers combining to create this master number 11 is a combination that will fulfill a destiny of someone who is working in a field dealing with, like, let's say, for instance, a spiritual leadership role, someone that, because the 7 is coming first, so the spirituality is very strong, but that number 4, that's like a, if it's developed properly and it's on the positive side, this is a number that can create some massive changes spiritually, because that number 11, and just to kind of go and correlate it to astrology, the number 11 is in the 11th house when you're talking about astrology. So that 11, that Aquarius is in the 11th house, is revolutionary. So when you think about revolutionary, that type of a spirit. A lot of times when things change, when there's something that changed, a lot of times it's on the heels of some type of spiritual awakening. Like when you think about Gandhi, when you think about Martin Luther King, who actually followed the teachings of Gandhi, these were changes that occurred with spiritual principles. So this is a number of a benefit of a change or a manifestation of a creation of a worldview that creates harmony. It's not a negative, because people think of revolution, like think about the revolutionary war, but what you're seeing here is a combination. The 11 is being created by that 7 coming first. That 7 is a very spiritual number. So this is actually a blessing, and it's actually a blessing in disguise that you don't even realize it yet. Okay, so hopefully I'm going to post this. Hopefully my live actually my audio is either the camera. I can't, because I'm working with 2 cameras. I guess I'm trying to get like real techie here. So I'm trying to switch between 2 cameras. So when I'm doing the card readings, you can see me doing that. And then when I'm speaking, you can focus, you can see me speaking. So that's why I have the 2 cameras going. So hopefully the audio actually records this time. Hope you found this helpful.